I feel like niggas feel like you just smoked a bunch of mid, nigga. Got that type of headache.
That sounds terrible.
Right?
Yeah, I don't want no part of that.
Titties, big ass titties. We
Big
in this
ass
bitch.
Titties. That's what you got.
Nigga just
definitely got to prep.
had a motherfucking sound malfunction.
I want to say that's at least the second or third time you almost died for the sake of the podcast.
Oh man, this is what I do. I hold it down for the home team. That's what we do over here. Just a dope ass podcast.
Act like I'm not gonna
die for the
I'm
team.
doing a remember EJ tour. I'm taking this shit everywhere.
If anybody can do t-shirts, my nigga, you one of those people on that short list.
Go shut down Graham. Y'all gonna remember all of this, okay?
Right?
We doing a march through.
I need a
Tiger
statue
Village.
in front of Tiger Village. Hold me down. I need a statue in front of Tiger Village. We got the homie in the building, my nigga Anthony. Get off the phone. You ain't got nobody to talk to. You ain't got
I was trying
nobody
to set something up.
Set some what up?
I don't know, man. There's stories. You might have a lot of people to talk to.
Hey,
Man, my nigga, I had to
See,
get my
man,
dude
you
in the
gotta
building.
think
This
it
is the
Niggas
homie,
live
man.
life.
This is
yo,
my
yo,
boy
yo.
fresh out the pen. He just got out, so
I did 7. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
album
I
dropping.
kept it real.
Your album dropping.
I'm working on it because there's
I'm
a
just-
nigga in there that had a mixtape. I didn't
I'm
want to
just
get on his wave though.
No,
so
you
I-
got. That's why you got to drop an album.
Yeah, you
You gotta hit like Meek got that energy out here. You get out and you immediately drop.
yeah,
an
that's
album.
my man.
That's how
My
niggas
man's is
start.
out here. He said
Look,
that's
Kevin,
why he
like,
feeling
look,
championship.
Gates dropped the albums fresh out.
Yeah,
Boosie drop an album.
once
That's
you
how-
come out, Meek drop. Well, you got to drop when you come fresh out. So I mean, you fresh out. You fresh out. So like,
It's a cocaine.
cocaine
I'm scared.
cocaine in the shower, man.
Oh shit.
Cocaine in
This
the
is
shower,
evil.
man.
Oh my god.
This nigga said the cocaine in the shower. The Boosie say, nigga, I want to go home,
I ain't
nigga.
know-
You know
I
Boosie's
ain't
story
know
about the
nothing
cocaine in the shower?
man.
You talking
Oh.
about the boofing?
Huh?
You talking about the boofing he was talking about?
The what?
The boofing.
What is the boofing? I'm not that old, fam.
Oh, the boofing is where they gotta stick stuff up their ass so they can get past it, like the drugs and all that shit.
Oh, you
I
talking
mean,
jail
he was
to
talking
me.
about.
That's what he was talking about, right?
Nah, he was talking about. He said the nigga
I mean,
had to.
kinda.
Hey, look, I'm not even gonna explain that shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it for y'all.
I know.
Well, y'all niggas,
he kinda was
anybody
talking
who
about
listening
that,
to this,
like,
go Google Boosie's story about the cocaine when he was in jail.
Boosie's
Go
jail
Boosie
story
that. Go
is the-
Boosie jails.
Oh
Go
my
Google.
God,
I'm gonna
bro.
leave that one for y'all. That is our gift to you.
It ain't no
guys.
place for no fucking human being.
He say, man, I start calling my lawyers trying to get all
no
kind of
human
bonds.
being.
That nigga say, man, I start calling my lawyer trying to
I
get
was-
all
I'm
bonds.
trying to go
Nigga say, I want to go
home,
home, man. That nigga say, I call my mama. I call my lawyer. He say, I
seeing your family, you can get through like not having your freedom.
But if you see a
You know, you
cocaine
see
in
it-
the
you see a
shower, nigga,
cocaine,
you gonna
oh,
want to
bro,
go
it's time to
home,
go
nigga.
home, man.
You gonna want to go home,
Now I want to
nigga.
know the story. Like, what's good?
You gotta Google it on your own time,
God,
man.
Y'all niggas gonna have me pick up my phone, like.
We should do this like a Vlad TV interview where he cut to like, and it'd be
Yeah.
like the interview.
Yeah, bro. It's
Nah, my nigga,
It's the
you know about the
funniest.
cocaine in the shower. You did 7.
I did 7, you know what I'm saying? Hard off the cuff. Held it down. I didn't tell on my homies. I did on that Bobby Smurder shit. You know what I'm saying?
that's wild.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna do 7 so my niggas can get out in 2.
Shut
I
up.
held it down.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Cause that's not even a good deal. If nigga came to me and told me I gotta do 7 years for y'all to do 2 years, I'm be like, wait, what? Can't they do? Can I take 2 years off my shit, put it on they shit, and then they do 3 and I do 5? Like, can we
Wow.
divvy this up different? Cause that's an extra. Like that. Yeah, I would be kind of mad, my nigga. Them not good numbers.
I mean, it's not good numbers for me.
Bobby did like 9, so another nigga cannot get life.
Yeah, end up doing.
I think that was like he did 9, so Rowdy wouldn't get life and get 35 years instead or some shit like that.
Does he have any like? Is he coming home anytime soon?
Yeah,
I
Bobby
think
get
like
out. He
next
got a
year,
date.
right?
He got a
Okay, 'cause,
date.
like I saw some
Either
post, I saw a thing
2020
on
or
show up on
2021.
Instagram, but I didn't read the story, so I figured he was like.
They
come
just
home
gave
soon.
Bobby a date.
Oh, shit.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Bobby did just
It's
get a
finna
date
be
for
ignorant
2021.
music.
See, but all right, my thing with like Bobby, like, is that smart? Like,
Yeah.
I know, like, no, that's loyal, but is it smart? Because it's like you did 9, so your homeboy won't do life, so that's loyal. But y'all all was wrong and whatever. So it's like, if you really look at it as like a human aspect from him, is that smart?
2 years, my nigga. Two years. I do 2 years for y'all. I do 2 years to make sure you niggas get a date, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without even thinking.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you up, and I ain't even a tough nigga like that. But
Yeah.
if nigga tell me that like, nigga, Anthony and TJ gonna get a life over 35 years if you do 2 more calendars, I gotta do 2 more calendars.
See, that's honorable. See, but I don't, because I was looking at how like shit started to happen. How like first them niggas got to deal with the 9 because they homies was getting like 56, 48, 44 years, and like that's going down till it got to them. So it's like just to see niggas is like, damn, my nigga just get 40.
Niggas was taking pleas though. Niggas was taking plea deals that early though.
You gotta think that's how bad it was. Like it's looking like damn, like nah, we ain't getting.
No,
out of
nigga,
this.
when you the first nigga to take a plea, like I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never been locked up. You gotta tell us. I don't know what type of deal you took. You did 7. I don't know what type of deal you took.
I did 7 days. I did 7 years. You know what I'm saying?
So my shit is.
I was gonna completely exit myself out of this because I went to detention a couple times. So
yeah,
like coach didn't let me like come to practice because I was acting a fool. That's about as much as I got.
Yeah, my nigga. But like for me, that's why I say I get a disclaimer. Like I'm not a tough nigga at all. But like if nigga really told me that something, like you one of my best friends that we was if you my close enough friend that we could be up for 35 to life together, like if that didn't happen, that's rarely in my life. I hope that will never happen in one instance that me and a person just together in one night and just end up like I really would hope that's not on some Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy life shit that me and a nigga just be like. Like, can you imagine just being at a kick? Like, can you imagine being at a kickback and somebody like, yo, I'm gonna just ride with this nigga to the store real quick to get our bottle because I got a card, I ain't got cash, and then you and the nigga get locked up for 35 to life, and they come to you like, yo, if you do 2 more years, my man could get out, he could get a date. I'd be like, damn, that shit fucked up. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, his people gonna be able to visit him for life, right? Like he can still get letters and shit, right? No, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, man.
See, but then I look at shit
just
like
put him
that
in a good
too.
sale. Put him in a cool sale.
I look at shit like that too. Like, say for instance, if you doing life or whatever, like, say if a nigga gets you like a dumb number, like 40 years.
Cause I'm not doing shit to get myself locked up for 35 to life in one night. Like I'm not doing
like,
nothing. So if I'm facing that, that was on that nigga doing.
But see,
Like so, I don't carry nothing with me that could give me 35 years of life in a moment. Nothing.
But even look at that shit, like. Them niggas don't be thinking that's number. A nigga go steal something from the grocery store and niggas be like, boom, I'm gonna give you 15 years. He ain't going in there thinking like this is a 15-year fucking deal. Like he thinking like, this ain't something light.
What you steal to get you 15?
Let me tell you
That's
something,
what I'm
G.
saying.
Let me tell you something. Shit, nigga. Even with that, like I ain't gonna hold you up because I have heard stories like that. Nigga getting his 3rd strike off, stealing a piece of gum and all that wild shit.
Oh yeah, well,
I'm not gonna hold you up though.
It's
Like
because it was the 3rd, but still.
okay. I mean, like
35 to life.
Exactly. Something.
It's nothing you casually
You know
doing.
the 3 strikes just wild fucked up. Like
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You know, Bill.
But yeah, nigga, like
And that shit was hella stupid because he's like, what is Bush before him was the reason that the cocaine got in there, and then they got us using the cocaine to selling the cocaine just to lock us up to give those dumb numbers and do the 3 strikes to get us. Off the
Hashtag
shit.
the government.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
dumb.
Government.
The government fucking people over.
You learned that when you was
Especially
locked
black
up?
people.
Huh?
you learned that when did you convert to Islam? When you was locked up.
Nah.
You didn't.
You
You
probably
didn't
get
convert.
like you know niggas like used
Nigga
to be like,
walked in my
I read
house
mad
telling me
books.
stories.
Like, do you just watch documentaries in jail? Cause you just still got to read books. Cause I feel like now you should
Y'all
just
got PBS in jail.
Cause that'd be fire. Now
Hey,
niggas
listen, they
smart
got
as
this
shit
one
in jail
computer.
now.
They got this one computer that got like the internet on it, but you gotta wait turns to actually do it. It's one, and it's like a dumbass old one, like 1999, 98 computers.
You wasn't even gone long enough for niggas to miss you. You understand that,
What you
right?
mean? People miss me every day.
Go for a week.
Nigga, what you mean?
Son,
Thought you just
niggas
got
on
cold,
IG didn't even realize you wasn't posting. You know that, right?
But they still waited for a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Who is
heard it
they?
hell. The guy get like
Whoever waited on Anthony.
Man's got fans,
yeah,
bro.
right.
I get
ain't
like
even gonna
50
come.
views a video, nigga.
25 of them is me watching repeatedly and laughing at your dumb ass. Like I ain't gonna hold you up. The homie is fucking hilarious. That's why I invited you over tonight. I just seen the homie IGTV. It was like, yo, we recording tonight, so I'm inviting this nigga over, like, cause he's
Clearly
a
this
funny
shit was
ass
potent.
nigga.
Nigga texted me like, this shit is funny. You need to watch.
Cause you gotta know this nigga, man. And like immediately he walk in the house like, I get this nigga at the gate. We at the gate. He come in like, yo, I fuck that. He's here. Tell the story.
I was like,
Fuck
yo.
it.
I told him I'm downstairs. And nigga was like, yo, we're downstairs. He's like, wait, I'm downstairs. I will see you. I'm like, nigga, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking. He said, what you walking for? I'm like, nigga, gotta park. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get up here. I saw the nigga. That's it.
And then when you see me, this nigga proceeds to tell me a story.
So I told him it's this girl or whatever that I met on Plenty of Fish. So
Oh my God!
And by the way, Plenty of Fish. Anybody that goes.
Wait, I gotta get comfortable. This nigga got a Plenty of Fish story.
On
nothing
there,
ever
nothing
good
but
comes from that.
trannies and catfishes. That's all it is on there. It's trannies and catfishes.
Trannies and catfish.
So why you there?
What you mean? Because you don't see it that way like that. When you first get on,
But now that you know that,
I'm not. You get notifications when people like you. Now I'm not saying it's all. It's not 100. It's not 100%, but it's like majority of them that give you entertainment.
It's just chicks with dicks and disabilities on
and
there.
then that's it. So by the time you look at the profile, you like, yo, this is retarded. Get you an account and see. I'm like,
I don't want one. I take your word for it. I trust
Don't do
you.
None of that.
I'm good. But yeah, so somebody hits you up.
Somebody hit me up. So I'm like, boom. I'm like, okay, she cool. She look cute. I show my nigga the picture or whatever, and I'm like, okay, she look cool. She really skinny.
No, wait, pause. He said I showed my nigga the picture after he said she was cute. I showed my nigga I didn't vouch for she was cute. He showed me the picture for a different reason. Continue the story. Continue the story.
I go and I'm looking. I'm like, all right, cool. And I holler at her. I'm talking to her. So then maybe like a week go by. Then she hit me and she like, yo, you want to kick it, hang out, do something? I'm like, okay, cool, bet. Where you at? She live like not too far from me, but like in the hills. So I'm like, okay, cool, bet. You go over there. So then we go, and then she like, oh, you want to smoke? So we can smoke some. So I go get the weed. I'm like, okay, we go and get smoke. She's like, I normally don't put people in my house, but you can come to the crib. Everything going solid. We talking and talking and talking. You know when you get high, like I was telling my nigga, like your eyes will get blurry or you kind of get in that lane. So it's kind of like.
What is that lane? Explain
like
that. Nah, you gotta elaborate because I don't know what you mean by niggas get blurred. And the homie really like smokes and can't see. Like that's a real thing that happens to him.
Like it's like a. I don't know.
Like people smoke for cataracts. He has a reverse effect. Like he smokes and get blinder.
Yeah, it's like that aromatherapy shit. How it's supposed to just relax you and shit. Like,
bro, I'm finna hit the Law and Order SVU theme music because I'm scared for your fucking innocence.
I'm sorry. Let this man finish, bro. Go ahead, Smack.
What you
Go ahead, Anthony.
So yeah, I mean that was it. What? So then she goes and I go to the crib and the whole time I'm like that. I'm kind of chilling on the couch and I'm looking at her like I could get this. Like this is like now it's like those vibes where like she talking like, okay, yeah, you can go this way. So I'm like, okay, cool. And as I'm looking at her and shit, like I can't tell. So then she's moving. She's wearing like some type of sundress, but then like it looked like she had pads on, and it looked like her like she was like super flat. So I'm looking at it like, nah, I don't know what that is. What? Like
this is that scene from I'ma Get You, Sucker.
It's a scene from something.
This
Nigga,
is it.
No, you mean when she started taking off all her
all that shit?
Yeah, it's one of them shits, but it's definitely.
That's an amazing description. It's one of them shits.
It's one of them.
It's one of them.
Like that.
It's something like that.
Because it was crazy. Because like you know what I'm saying.
It's nothing like that.
But I'm still trying to look and see. I'm still trying to like. All right, let me. And then I'm like, I think I'm being smart, but I'm being stupid. I'm like, can you go get me some water? I'm thirsty or whatever. So she'll get some water. So I'm trying to look and see like if anything moving or if it's like I'm trying to, cause I'm dumb but I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
the smartest dumb nigga you ever met.
Oh my god!
Like that, you the smartest nigga in the retarded class.
That's what I'm saying.
All
At
right.
that moment, don't disrespect me.
Don't speak on 350s, bro. Don't speak on 350s, bro. You just went way to the right, bro.
That nigga Anthony said I used to be retarded, but I grew out of it. My mama said I grew out of that shit,
They
nigga.
told me to put the helmet down. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
All right, so you used
Back
to be
to this
retarded. So
Decepticon.
you,
I mean, you know, like at that moment, you're not in the right state of mind. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, bet. And I'm just looking.
what is that moment? I'm sorry. What was the
when
moment?
you high? Like when you really high.
Go
you're
ahead.
not in
Go
the
ahead.
right state
Finish.
of mind. Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
then I'm going and then like you know what I'm saying. I see her walk by and I'm looking. I'm like, all right, like I still can't tell. So then I'm just like, in my mind, I just go back to the roots. And the roots is always, you know what I'm saying, if you don't know, my nigga, it's done. Like, don't even, if you got to second guess some shit, just dip. So I'm like, yo, I'm a dip. I'm going to go out. It was raining and shit, nigga. I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? No, wait, no, hold on. All right, dead ass, like, I forgot about this part. When I was there, I'm having this conversation with myself, looking at her. You know what I'm saying? In myself, looking at her. And I'm like, damn, like, I just don't. And that's when I came up with the whole walking thing. But nigga, I literally was there like maybe 20, 30 minutes, not because of fucking her, but because she was playing some good soulful music. She was playing neo soul, and I was just sitting there like, niggas got hits, like. So so as I'm
You was gonna fuck with the nigga for the playlist. You was gonna fuck the nigga for the playlist, huh?
Nah, get the fuck.
Yo.
Whatever it was, he was like, it's finna get some dick for this playlist.
Yo, you out, man.
Nigga
You
said, I don't know if
outlandish.
I don't know what this is, but it's finna get some dick for this playlist. This shit. Did you get this from Centric? Is this on BET Centric?
Shit.
Is this?
No, it was playing like Erykah Badu.
It was. Stop referring to it. It was a woman. Stop referring to this woman as
Yeah.
it. It was a woman.
It ended up being a woman.
And you need glasses.
But by the time I figured out it was a woman, she blocked me. So it's like,
Holy shit.
so it's like, damn, maybe I fucked up. Maybe like I just wasn't in the right state. So,
No.
but the neo soul was banging, man. Like that shit was good. Like no, cause I didn't realize until I got to the car and I was like, damn, man, nigga been at this motherfucker house for like 20, 30 minutes.
That just sounds like neo soul to get you taken advantage of.
Yeah, you feel
You
me?
play
Like
some.
you listen to you like, yo, that's Erykah Badu. Like, you know what I'm saying? That on and on. Like, I'm feeling this shit and she talking. I'm not hearing nothing she saying. I'm like, yo, word. I was like, yo, who that? And I'm a nigga like
you play
that.
some
Like,
Van Hunt and you're taking advantage
Shorty,
of.
He at her house trying to figure out if she a man, but also trying to see what the Shazam is saying.
I did that. That's
Oh,
all my
shit.
life. I did that. I pulled out my phone and she mid conversation stopped and I'm like, what? I was like, nah, this is a good song. You feel me? Like, I pressed that shit. I was like, nah, for real.
That's scary. You might have got molested.
I told him, I said, nigga,
You
I
should
said,
get
you
it.
gonna tell the real ending of the story on the
Yeah,
podcast? He
yeah,
was like, nah,
that's
wait,
it.
that is the real ending.
Yeah, like I dipped out. I mean, I dipped out, and then like the next day, I was like, "Oh damn, maybe I was wrong." I tried to hit her up, and she just fucking like she blocked me, and I was like, "Damn!" I was like, I wasn't bad, but you know, I noticed that. I noticed like if you smoke with women, and like something don't happen, you'll end up like they'll end up just like it's like some type of resentment or some shit where they just don't fuck with you. Every girl I've sat down and smoked with, like it's like that mode where like you know you want to do something or they want to do something, but you kind of don't jump on it. And then it's like you don't do it, and then like right when you kind of sober up and get unhigh, they be like, "Nah, I'm not fucking with it." And I was like wondering like what the fuck that shit is. Like that's what that shit is. It's some type of weird shit. I don't know.
It's not no weird shit. I mean, I think smoking is a vibe, and like it's for some people, like for more people than not, like you after you smoke, you become horny and shit. So I think for women, like they don't always smoke with niggas or invite niggas into certain spaces to smoke with them because they understand that's the result. You probably don't invite somebody to that space that you're not comfortable with that being the result of the situation with that. So like when it don't happen, they might be like a
Is
little
this just
like
one of those like you missed your opportunity things, like they mad
I
you.
missed a couple of them.
Yeah, like, but to me, I mean, you know, that's a difficult game to play in the world of Me Too, nigga. You got to make a plan. I need
That's
you to,
what
I
I'm
need you to
saying.
have neon signs. I want a written fucking
Exactly.
statement of I want you to fuck this pussy,
Yeah, exactly.
because you know you sitting up there trying to make you fuck around and get in trouble.
See-
Like, not always, but it's a weird lane now to just. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a titty because I feel like we in a vibe. She fuck around and be like, you know, I
for
think
real.
you know we playing the sexy
we wasn't-
music.
this wasn't
you
it.
got the sundress
You didn't
on.
feel, I felt titty grab chemistry.
Yeah,
you
you
didn't
know,
feel
like-
that was just me.
No, because you know sometimes you gotta. Tilt
I'm
your
sorry, you
head.
grabbed my titty back.
Yeah, you look
You
at them,
gonna do
you kinda
back?
tilt
Because
your
there's no
head.
way to like.
You
fuck-
do. You look at her and tilt your head. That's how you can
'cause
tell
gotta
if women
tilt
want to
your
fuck.
head, like kind of like yo, it's good, and then like she tilted her head back. Kind of, it's like weird little shit though, but you can't.
You fuck
Yeah,
around and catch a rape charge because a woman trying to figure out why you tilted your head.
I got shook for you. I get scared of those when I see a meme that says the shit like, you know,
nigga
Netflix
said-
and chill. You see like the little like dick fucking. I get scared of
Yeah.
those. Now nowadays it's like, would you like to have some sex?
Yeah,
I
for
brought
real.
some. Hey, we got a
Need to
nice
be
vibe.
sure.
I brought some dick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want some.
I didn't know if I was
here
gonna
for
need
if
it or
you
not.
want it. All I'm saying is here.
I was gonna leave it in the car, but then I thought about like maybe
Yeah.
if she wanted, I ain't want to have to run back out to the car because it's cold. So I brought
I
it with
washed
me.
it and everything. No, you know, it smelled like
that's
that.
how
You
I
know.
feel. It feel like you really got that shit on tuck. Like yo, like
She got dick on tuck.
because the way you because it's so weird. It's like you can't really be like you can't really like
Dick on tuck, huh?
you got it just in case because you don't know no more. That's like
Got
foul.
my
Like
fire
yeah,
on
Got
me.
that fire on me,
My nigga,
cause you never know, nigga. Get to
you
shawty house, she be like, "Did you bring it?" You be like, "Huh? I ain't know you wanted me to."
That's exactly.
You should have said something before I left the house. I ain't got my fire on me. Nah, sometimes it be like that though, bro.
That's what I'm
fuck
saying.
around and go to not literally leave your dick behind, but don't go there and and don't be ready. Like don't stretch, my nigga. As TJ always say, did you stretch?
Yeah.
Fuck around and don't stretch before you go. And
That'd be the time when it's like it's
Pop
go time.
Pop quiz pussy make you find out if you in shape, nigga. When she just spring the pussy on you, you be sitting there chilling. You ain't even know you and her was in that space.
Yeah,
that shit'll fuck you up.
No, that'd be like when you haven't done so much as play a game at the Y, and they be like, yo man, the Lakers asked you to suit up.
That's really what that's like.
Like it's playoff time. They need you to come suit up.
That's not even like at the Y. That's like you get home from work and you take your shoes off, and as soon as your ass hit the couch, like LeBron and Magic at your door, like yo, we need
we need you to suit up, bro.
Yo, we need a one. We need a point. Like that's some sick shit.
You didn't give me no
like,
prep time. You didn't send me a playbook. You didn't do none of that.
When it just gets sprung, when you not ready for it, when you ain't know you and Shorty was in that spot. Yeah, that's an ill one. Look, you thinking about an L you took right now. He thinking about
a lot. Like that ass.
That's when you gotta take nigga in the bathroom, slap him around like, hey man, I know you wasn't ready, but we here. The lights is on.
Hey, you ever sat like I've done that before. Like you ever sat and you just kind of reminisce, be like, yo, damn, like
you fuck like if you could have that back right now.
Yeah, you was with me when this.
Whoa.
Fuck that bitch.
Hey, man.
You was with me. Now you
Technical difficulties here at the Just a Dope podcast.
Wait, I don't remember. Tell the story because I wasn't with you. If you don't explain this, I wasn't with you.
Yeah,
Nigga don't explain it. I wasn't with him.
All right, no. When I found out that she got pregnant, you remember? And then like you was there, you was like, nah, man, you gotta drink through it. And so we was going to the bar.
Oh, we was at the bar.
I was going through it, and it's crazy too because I was going through it, and all the like everybody else, because we was going all coworkers, and they all sitting there like, oh, you know what's wrong with him with this? Oh, you just jealous and shit. My nigga E was like, nah, my nigga not jealous. He don't give a fuck about this bitch. It's just the whole situation. I was like, explain it to me. They like explain it. Like you know what I'm saying, you gotta have a nigga back because I wasn't in the right state. I was gone.
And then you threw up on me.
Oh, no, that was the first time I met you. That's crazy.
That is epic friendship. The first meeting is you get thrown up on.
I didn't even mean to do it too.
That's how that's how bonding happens.
That's how all my friendships start with some wild shit. Anybody, all real friendships for like more than not young black youth, your best friends start from some wild shit, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea.
First time he went to the apartment.
Yeah.
Just that first time. Like
I'm gonna just assume our first meeting was on some wild shit. I don't really remember it, to be honest with you.
I can remember it was on the yard, and Ray from Detroit was having an argument with EJ from Watts, and then somehow the conversation of gang members came up, and I was like, it ain't no gang members in college, and Ray was like, exactly.
That was a story. Yeah, that was a thing. Like that was a big argument.
And then
that
niggas
there was
invited
no gang members in college.
Then niggas invited me to
That's all the
Tubman. They was like,
gang
nigga, you got a Tubman
But
pass.
that's kind of debatable.
And then I came to Tubman, and niggas told me Tubman was the dorm building.
Yeah,
at
if
the
you went to
time
an
in Grambling.
HBCU, that's a debatable topic. You can debate that really hard.
But this the best part. When I got to the motherfucking dorm room or to the building, niggas is all hanging out. They was like, yeah, my nigga, we was gonna jump you. I'm like, huh? They was like, yeah, we was gonna jump you. And the reason why is some whole other shit. But like, yeah, the homies was gonna jump me. But then they was like, then we found out you was a cool nigga, so we was like, nah, we ain't gonna jump this nigga. Like I was like, oh man,
to be cool.
Appreciate that, cause I had my knife in my pocket. I had a 7-inch blade. I was gonna stab everybody. Everybody was gonna get stabbed, nigga.
He said we rapping
Yeah,
today.
what? I was gonna poke everybody.
That is like a
Niggas
real,
is
like,
gonna get stabbed, nigga.
How did y'all become friends? Well, you know,
Niggas ain't even know, nigga. I'm fresh out of
ended up we all
fresh out
became
of
best
Compton,
friends.
nigga. Knife on tuck, 7-inch blade, nigga. I'm finna flip this bitch open and stab everybody, nigga.
The funny thing is to tell all these stories, and then at the end, between me and EJ, somebody always goes,
You know what a 7, nigga?
college.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers be like, this happened. Yeah, we would go to class after this shit happened.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
before, whatever.
Because when you walk through that bitch, it looked like it just looked like some wild shit, my nigga. But yeah, that's how niggas end up becoming friends. But more times than not, niggas got wild ass friend stories. So like, but that's how most niggas' friendships start. And yeah, ours definitely did. My nigga threw up on me.
So
at the bar.
basically, anybody out there listening, if your friendship story didn't start with some wild shit, your friendship is very fragile, and it is built upon a foundation of sand.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
Nigga just met a friend like, oh, like
We
yeah,
like
nah.
the same
like that
stories and
motherfucker,
watch the
like-
same shows.
Yeah.
That's why I always be like, my friends, if you ain't my friend unless you either like had a fight with, like we either had a fight together, like we fought some people, or like you hooked me up with an ugly chick. I dead ass always say that. Like my friends, you have to give like my first encounter with some of my best friends is just an L. Like it's just an L. Like
No,
fam, you threw up on me, then I
that-
had to take you home.
Yo, that was a real nigga though. Cause I kept, it's crazy. It's like I kept saying that shit after I threw it. Like, you a real nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the whole car ride home. We drunk in my passenger seat like, you a real nigga, man. You a real nigga.
Cause I wouldn't have did it. Like I'm being dead ass. Like I definitely wouldn't have did that shit.
Nigga said I would not have did it. Nigga threw up
I
on
was
me.
like, yo, that's because I was thinking that, like, yo, that's a real nigga for doing that shit. Like, I was like, I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have fucked that.
You a sick nigga
I
for
would have
that.
been like, yo, my nigga, I hope you get home. All right, stay up, nigga. If I see you
Yo,
at
you
work,
good?
nigga,
I'm going to Uber you.
you feel me?
I'm gonna get you on the Uber. But yeah, my nigga, for those that just haven't, I never really gave this nigga no introduction. He's like my ex coworker that we just like, he was a cool nigga, and then we just kind of became friends outside of work.
Yeah.
And so I seen this nigga on IG telling his dumbass stories, as y'all could tell. He got mad stupid stories. So I was like, yo, this nigga has got to pull up to the podcast. I might have said that already, but I'm just gonna say it again just in case. Cause we about to talk about real shit, because some of the shit me and my nigga did talk about all the time back in the day was music. And last week, I jumped out the motherfucking window.
Oh.
I might not even said the shit on the podcast, but last week during the week, I jumped out the window, and I'm going to explain to people how I jumped out the fucking window. I jumped out the window and gave my nigga Tory Lanez mad credit.
I mean, he earned his credit in that moment.
I gave Tory like I felt like I could like stamp Tory, like Tory was here, and Tory I still
here.
like the dude, like I
How
still
long Tory gonna be here? You here now?
still like Tory very much so. Feel like amazingly talented, but I have to say, in my opinion, this nigga's made a horrible misstep. I know some are wondering how this segues into this. Some of the music that we used to talk about in particular back in the day, me and my nigga, was Slaughterhouse. Member of Slaughterhouse is who Tory Lanez got into it with. Royce the 5'9". For those who don't know who Royce the 5'9" is, he is a lyrical bully. He's a metaphor monster.
The Black Eminem, really? If you break it down.
Nah, he's the Black Royce the 5'9". Like that, I think that's, right now Eminem is not very high. Gucci just dragged Eminem real quick.
But what he stand for?
Guwap.
Yeah.
Guwap don't give a fuck about
yeah.
Eminem.
You play Eminem in your car?
You play Eminem when you slide through the city?
Sliding around with the city with your girl?
You slide through the city with your you play Eminem?
Like it's 2008.
That nigga say, man.
Boy, hell.
That nigga say, man, some would say Eminem's the king of rap. That nigga say, Gucci say, man, you gotta say a better name than that. There ain't no reason to talk about that.
God damn.
That nigga the WAP don't give a fuck about M&M's or Skittles. None of them candies.
I fuck so wild.
WAP don't give a fuck about that. So right now, I don't think Eminem value high enough to say Royce is Black Eminem. I think Royce is just Royce, and Royce is a fucking lyrical monster. And I think Tory did something else that kind of made me a little mad. I don't.
Is this a part of the Royce thing?
Nah, it's about Tekashi 9-6. Cause I feel like he did the old suck my dick, and I feel like that's the Tekashi handbook.
Hey, look, man.
Telling it to suck my dick. That's the Tekashi handbook. That's the thing now, like to suck my dick.
All right, so if we gonna talk about it, look at it like this.
I'm gonna give niggas context, bro. Do y'all niggas remember this nigga Royce the 5'9" had a motherfucking rocket launcher for Benzino? Benzino, that's on Love and Hip Hop. That nigga Royce the 5'9" had a rocket launcher for that nigga.
I think it's already confirmed. Like Detroit is literally like Mad Max and the Thunderdome.
Yeah, nigga, like Detroit not a place to play with people, bro. Like that's not a. They don't have very much play in that city. It's too cold to be on the playground in Detroit, nigga. Like
I think I said this in the group chat. Like Detroit produced niggas like Trick and a nigga named Blade Icewood, who to this day that name scares me and I don't understand it, and I'm not fucking around.
Nigga, team Happy Blade dancing eating $60 salads, nigga. You better know what that is.
Every nigga from there is just like I'll end all y'all. Meanwhile,
they just don't play, my nigga.
Meanwhile, like, Drake had to leave his whole country to come down to Houston to find an OG. I don't, nigga, what the fuck?
For me, my nigga, any nigga that was on YouTube with a rocket launcher, any nigga that had a lyric that say, I got my daughter in the front with the AK in the baby seat.
Here's what Tory's problem is.
And you say, come on, man. Number one, that suck my dick thing is.
I'm not defending Tory. Tory is a product of, like we talked about. Didn't we talk about this shit last week about how he pressed Travis Scott? Mm-hmm. I think he the product of, like, if I press a bunch of niggas who, like, might not be able to fight, but I beat them the fuck up, I walk around thinking, like, I got all the hands in the world, and he ran up on a nigga who, like, really, like, nah, nigga, like Like
he just grew up in
Does he though?
Like,
he
no,
just grew up in a generation where I'm willing to fight is valued, is just overvalued. Like
Yeah,
being willing
it's
to
like,
fight,
okay.
actually knowing how to fight is two whole different
It's-
things.
what-
Royce is a nigga who
It's
actually
niggas
is a
out now.
boxer.
See, but is he? But like, what if he folds him? What if he folds
Royce-
No.
It's people.
Nah,
Here's
bro,
why-
Royce a
here's
39-year-old
why- no, no.
Royce a real boxer, bro.
Not
Like
even a
Royce
boxer.
really
I'm talking
like
about. I'm not
nah,
even talking about.
nah,
I'm
fuck
not even
that.
talking about skill set. I'm talking about like the mindset of a nigga like Royce, and I think Tory might be a nigga who I put him in the realm of like young niggas now. Who they might knock a nigga out in the street for like Twitter likes. A nigga like Royce knows niggas and grew up around niggas who when I punch you, I want you to talk differently for the rest of your life.
Yeah, like
That's a different type of. I'm not saying Royce is like some thug nigga, but he's like Royce will hit a nigga like my father hits a nigga, and it ain't a young nigga out
Yeah,
here.
bro,
hitting
you
niggas
can
hard
just
as my
nah,
dad
I ain't
did.
even gonna hold you up, nigga. They like Tory don't even get ashy like Royce get ashy.
He-
Like it's just a
Exactly.
whole, it's a whole different thing.
I'm not
still-
saying, and I'm not saying that Tory's a punk, but it's just a different type of nigga. And I just don't
Yeah,
think you
Royce
know what
just
he
look
doing.
like a
Royce
difference.
still was the nigga with the what you call it, the cubic zirconians and the durag. Like he not like no like back
if a
in the
nigga rock
day.
out with, if a nigga is an actual rich nigga still walks around with cubics, I think he really hurt you. Like,
Nah, man. Like what if the okay? So they
Bro, have you seen a picture of Tory Lanez?
Yes, I have.
Have
He
you
ain't
seen
nothing
a
but, like,
picture of Royce the
5'2".
5'9"?
Royce is 5'9". I know.
But like, dog,
No, I'm not.
pause. Like it ain't even like that, bro. Tory still look like a high school football player.
Okay,
Like he
wait.
ain't even got grown man weight on him yet.
I'm not. No, I'm not saying it like
He ain't
that.
even got grown man weight on him yet, bro.
Take Tory and take Royce out. When the old niggas always do that, like what Royce is doing, right?
But Royce not that old nigga though. Royce not one of them old niggas to do that.
But
Though.
what
So that's
happened-
what I'm not doing that. Royce an old nigga that embrace young niggas, and that's why he even gave him that warning. He said, "Yo, young nigga, I'm not saying that." He said, he gave him that. I gave my opinion. Like just chill. Like
well, no, I do think because it was like on the internet and his Twitter, it gassed Tory up to say some wild shit.
Tory
But-
even went and said like, nah, I like the reason why I said I chilled out was because he's right. It is making me look like a hater, but like nigga telling me to calm down or something like whatever else he said.
Like
Like
pride got in there. That's what I think it is. Like when Royce came out.
no,
of
and
that
that's
way,
what I'm
his
saying
pride
though,
got-
young
that's-
nigga. Like
that's all
and
pride.
that's cool, but like you gotta like that pride shit. I used to have a lot of that shit. Like I used to have a whole bunch of. I had too much of it at one point in my life. Nigga,
That's what I'm saying. What if he? Okay, so what if that happens that way, right? Because that's the way the story's supposed to be told. Like the Tory said, "What suck my dick," and then Royce is supposed to be this serious lyricist that'll put hands on you. So say they meet.
It's not even about that. Certain shit is about men, bro. Certain shit about man shit. Like,
But it's
you
different.
can't like.
It's generationally different. And no. And I'm from that era too. I'm from that era where it's like, nah, don't talk to me that way.
But this my thing
it's
is when you
used
cross over
different
into
now.
my realm or when we interacting with each other, you know what doesn't translate.
I don't think he
You know,
does.
nah.
No,
Nah,
that's
bro.
To
no,
Royce, I don't
that's
think
where I
he
was headed.
does.
No, that's where I was headed. I don't know.
You know what don't translate.
No.
When you sit in the room with your uncles and shit, you not speaking exactly how you would speak when you sitting with your
But
homeboys.
that's because
See,
Because you know it don't
it's different,
translate
This
the
is the
same.
point, though. This is the difference. His uncles, like when you sit at the table with your father, when I sit at the table with my father and uncles, he sit at the table with his uncles. They brought you up to understand those rules.
Right.
In hip hop, a lot of the old niggas, like since apparently like that seems to be the theme this week, whether you're in R&B or whatever. Old niggas want a lot of these rules the way they had it, but they didn't stay around in the right way to instill these rules in the youth. You just let the youth get up and hit the internet and do what they want to do.
First off, like Jacquees also said in that thing, them niggas ain't have the internet. So that's what I'm saying, nigga. This is a world we had to migrate into and learn. All these old niggas telling you the same thing. Like, nigga, I had to learn how to use the Instagram and the Twitter.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, for me, my nigga, I feel like this shit is simple, bro. Like, Royce telling him in that conversation, like, cool, you don't know me. But what I'm telling you is everything you saying is a quick way to get you fucked up.
But if you've never, that's what I'm saying. But if you've never been in a, that's because Royce.
I'm telling you right now, and what I'm telling you is you can make a choice. You made your choice. Now that you make your choice, it don't matter what generation you from. We good. You made a choice.
I disagree with that shit.
That's what.
Because
When I tell you to calm down with like even how you type into me, the nigga exact words was everything you saying to me is everything you need to say to get your ass
But
whooped.
to a young nigga that sound like an old nigga just talking shit, and it's just like, all right, my nigga, yeah, shut up, sit your old ass.
No,
down.
and that's fine. You can't feel like that. What I'm saying is that eventually, my nigga, you got to go outside.
He not running into like. Royce not roaming.
Let me tell you this, bro. Let me tell you this.
It's not. I don't think it's running.
But
the
I mean,
they gonna
it's-
run into.
You're gonna run into a nigga. You're gonna run into a nigga, and we gotta have a conversation.
But
You gotta answer for what you said.
That's what I think. I think
No,
Tory
no
is
matter
under
what you say.
pressure
But
like
what I'm
nothing's
saying
gonna
is,
happen.
but you gotta have at least a conversation, and conversations go sideways often. Like, that's my thing, my nigga. You just can't run around. Some people don't even want to talk after you say certain shit. Certain old niggas don't even want to have a conversation no more. They really looking for you. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Tory not a nigga that's that famous, and Royce not a nigga that's that famous where something can't happen between them two. I hate to let you know, Tory not that famous, my nigga.
I mean, like, personally, I'm not sure.
Tory always say, Tory was just getting arrested if I having a fight at Club Live with regular niggas.
Which shows he gets down. Whether win, lose, or draw, it shows.
Well, no. That,
and again, you giving that nigga credit for being willing to fight. I'm saying, nigga, you now fighting somebody who can fight. So you can't just be willing to fight. You better have some ass to bring to this fight. Like, you can't just rah, I'll beat your ass and then win the fight.
But I feel like he don't know with Royce. And
Royce again, my nigga, Royce gave you the option. It's plenty of Googles out here before you send that tweet, my nigga.
He can give me the option, but if I don't know, Royce is playing a different set of rules. Like Royce giving him the option in a game like chess, I don't know. And motherfucking Tory over here playing Monopoly. I'm not saying that Tory's right. I'm just saying this shit got this needs to happen. What I'm saying is this situation needs to happen. Because you need either Tory need to get his ass up or he need to get talked to or whatever.
For me, I don't think Tory want no smoke with Royce on no level. Not even on no like, okay, fighting is so far fetched, but I don't even think Tory want to rap with
either
Royce.
Way, that needs
I ain't like that. That don't want to happen.
Because all these old niggas.
Nah, because Tory's had a month of like, but see. And I fuck with Tory. I fuck with the attitude and the confidence and all that. To me, when you took an intentional, like when you go to the suck my dick thing, like you're intentionally just taking it somewhere else that's not this
Tory
shit.
Lives in a world of not.
Tory just literally talked about. But no, it's not even that. For me, my nigga, you were just on Complex talking about this is art to you and you're an artist and you're all that.
But
if you an artist, don't smear.
And this generation is not built on. You're talking from a set of rules that Royce would go.
But what I'm saying is, I'm listening to you put yourself in that box. The same thing we talked about last week with Kanye. You say, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. Okay, cool. I'm going to hold you to the expectations of this now. And of course, expectations lead to disappointment. But what I'm telling you is, I'm not even telling you. I'm going to let you show yourself how your behaviors do not reflect that. You can't just take a title because you could do one of the things that these people do. That's not how this works. So you can't just be like, I'm an artist and this is an art craft and this is Tory. I mean, this person, this me in this type of way. And I thought we were just rapping. And then you out here jumping out the window telling people to suck your dick. Like, I would have rather you just like, if he threatened you with physical damage, I'd rather you be like, yo, you not touching nobody, old nigga. Period.
Nope. See, but I just think the slang is used different now.
No, suck my dick. It's not.
Suck my dick. Disrespect.
Nah, man.
That's disrespect. It's disrespect.
Like your mama always is gonna be your mama.
Yeah.
Like, suck my dick is always suck my dick.
But that's like our area, like our era. It's like suck my dick. It's like that's fighting words. But to these, like
no, bro,
that's
suck my
like
dick still mean that. No, suck my dick still means suck my dick to these youngsters. They just feel like.
Suck my dick doesn't come with.
They just willing to say it. Yeah, they just willing to say it. But that's because they always saying it to their peers though.
Yeah.
That's just because like these young. Yeah, I guess my nigga, but suck my dick still suck my dick to me. You can't be around here suck my dick to me.
Suck my dick when like if you'd have said that, if we'd have said that at this table, you knew like
I'm not gonna hunt you down, you tweet sucking, but when I see you,
but here's
you gonna smell my cologne, Pimp C voice.
That's the
nigga gonna smell my cologne.
Because I'm not saying nobody here hasn't ever said any wild shit, but I know.
And if you a big nigga, it ain't no fair fight.
Shout out to who is it? Taxstone said some shit like
this. With your grandmother.
I would say wild shit because I know what I'm looking for. Niggas nowadays,
tell
like,
niggas suck my dick because you pussy. Yeah,
because I want either I want to show you pussy or I want the smokes. A lot of niggas in the Tories age, they just say.
But Tax used to also finish everything with what he said. Be safe, beloved. Be safe though.
Yeah.
Be safe though.
But that's what I'm saying.
I tell niggas suck my dick because I'm looking for smoke. Be safe though.
Exactly.
That's what he always ended it with. Be safe though.
So what you supposed to listen to as a young nigga like that?
I mean, niggas always say you remember the last thing you hear. Last thing nigga told you was be safe though.
If Tory want to live that life, you say that shit, bro.
Yeah, nigga, be safe for what you doing. You around here, you gonna be around here talking reckless. Be safe for what you saying and who you saying it to, nigga.
Yeah,
be safe though.
I feel like Tory will be straight. Like I feel like he can move around. He has enough
about
money
that.
to
I
move
said
around
even if they
Royce.
rap though, bro, like you after all this shit that Tory's coming off of with this, I'm taking on anybody. All y'all American rappers could get bodied. He in the club pouring out Hennessy and do what?
So what if Royce come through and like how we expect? Because like, all right, look at the MGK and the Eminem. Look at the MGK and Eminem.
I thought MGK was gonna body Eminem out the gate. I never had no faith in Eminem.
But Eminem was supposed to be this super lyrical miracle dude.
Nah, Eminem in the booth with a walker now, bro.
Me, but I wasn't.
Eminem rapping with a cane now.
Like, so what if Royce take that L? Then what we gonna say about Tory?
Then Tory got that.
Then Tory got the W.
But that's a different type of nigga.
You still was foul as fuck for saying suck my dick. That don't change that. You just out rap the nigga. I still don't feel like Tory want no smoke with Royce. That's just me personally. But at the same time, I don't. And again, even if you're talking a rap battle, that go back to the shit y'all talking
rap
about.
battling is I don't know. The rap battle thing I think is dangerous because like Royce still comes from like battle bars. A lot of niggas now, I don't know, like Tory shit is not in a Drake bag where Drake will do a diss and make it a hit song. So it don't really matter about bars because I'm hearing this shit every day and it's catchy.
That's what I was just. That's where I
So
was
Tory
going to.
pulls like, cause Tory shit,
time.
he was already rapping on his own beat, and Jordan shit was cool, but I don't know. I think Royce might be a little more, especially if you have examples. I think Royce it'll hit harder than an Eminem thing. I don't know, but I don't know what that nigga has on Royce because he was talking about old boy, like, you know, fucking family, father and shit with the Joyner Lucas shit. I don't think Royce would be that ill prepared to go at him.
Yeah, I don't think anything he have on Royce, it ain't gonna hold no weight on him.
I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I look at Joyner Lucas as a rappity rap nigga, but I don't look at him as a nigga that's
I think
a battle rapper. I don't think he's too young.
In the rap game, too young. Like as far as like he's not seasoned.
Yeah, he not. He rappity rap, and that's why niggas thought he was gonna.
Well, yeah, because like that first shit, I was like, it's not really. It's like it's not terrible, but it is just rappity rap. Like you're just rhyming words, but you're not really saying shit.
Yeah, no.
He was trying to get in that Eminem bag, and that was the problem. Is like you trying to sound too much. Like even with all his other shit, he was trying to sound too much like that. I think he hasn't found himself as an artist yet.
And again, you may be right. I just don't think he's a battle rapper. I just think he's a nigga who just rappity raps well. Like I think he just a nigga that's like lyrical, miracle, spiritual, individual, which is criminal. Like I just think he does that really well, but I don't think he's a nigga that's can sit there and lyrically pick nobody apart. No, I just don't feel like that's anything he does well. So yeah, but I feel like Royce does that well, and I feel like that was just something Tory should have did.
We'll see, because all this like, you know, put your hands on shit it sounds fun, but if this shit turns into bars, I'm more so interested in that.
Yeah, without a doubt. I don't want it to turn into that, but I just feel like, you know, that's something that.
I mean, in general, it wouldn't, because niggas walk around with whole fucking, like, you
that's
know,
what I'm saying.
G.I. Joe armies of fucking giant 6'8" niggas who couldn't make it in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So, like.
It's true as well.
It won't become that. It'll be a lot of, like, you might get a good argument. Like, them niggas will be at the same club, and it'll be a lot of yelling. A lot of, like, I'd fuck you up if I had the chance to get through this ocean of niggas, but I'm not.
Hey, real quick, y'all know Lazy Bone mad at the Migos?
I saw that shit. Oh, I said that shit last time. He said that shit last week.
I didn't know if we cared about that.
What is he? Okay. What is he mad about again? Because I know he was mad at the Migos for being a group.
Nah, it's
like I don't know what he's mad about.
Like, they were born in the '90s, and
it was because the niggas was saying Migos was talking about how they are the best group ever to be whatever, and then both of us kept saying like, nah, we the best group, and then Quavo sitting there talking shit about like, oh, y'all ain't never headlined nothing, y'all ain't never won these awards. So that's how it all started. And Lazy just the one that's taking it head on.
All this shit is still. I mean, it's.
I seen Offset told them niggas better. Y'all niggas ain't got 1,000 for every one of our millions. And
to me that was a dub, because I'm like, we talking about. I don't know, like, because I just. All these arguments, even the Jacquees thing, it's all about personal preference with how you're how you're tiering this, because it's like, okay, are you the best because you make the most money? Are you the best because people enjoy your music most? Like, are you the best because you got the most awards?
I feel like with certain people that was in R&B, like just for the Jacquees thing, with certain people that was in the R&B thing, even the whole list, it don't matter what scale you put it on, they're just higher. Like Jacquees, the thing he was saying was about of this.
I think we have tier of artists though.
Yeah.
Like I think that's what niggas are saying. Like there are certain artists that are within a tier. Like you know what tier Kendrick is in. You know what tier Cole is in. You know what tier Big Sean is in. You know what tier like Wale. Like when you go through all these.
Like with hip hop,
with R&B singers, you know tiers, bro. You know where R. Kelly is. You know where Keith Sweat is. You know where.
You know tiers, but it's like
the old niggas getting in. I didn't understand because
when it come to R&B legends, to me, are held differently.
They are.
Yeah.
That's because they all fucked up. Like the ones that are really like.
Well, no,
if you could still like singing is a thing.
Y'all
like,
not making no good music on perks, boy. Y'all need heroin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the same thing essentially. They're both opioid.
Hey, look, nah, nigga. Like you need that heroin. You need that heroin. All right.
Hurrah.
You think Ray Charles out here making these fucking brilliant hits, getting his masters on some perks?
He was seeing all type of shit.
I'm saying, boy, that nigga was shooting that shit up. Putting Margie head in the toilet while he was busting it from the bike, making the best song. Like,
Georgia.
that nigga was a dirtbag on that shit, and he made the best music. But yeah, like no, like Jacquees shit. I don't care to compare him to like R. Kelly and him because one, that's not what he said, and two.
He said 16 to 25.
That's not even in his talent pool. Like,
but I think it's different even for these for any young artists. I think it's different for young artists because niggas don't even buy records no more. Like, so you got to think for them back in the day, they had actual record sales to be like, yeah, I'm the king because I went this in any realm. I'm
talking about just for pure musical, like how I'm not.
But I'm even saying the groups conversation, like in any form of music when we talking old and young, like.
I don't listen to fucking when I'm in a Migos. I don't even put Migos and Bone Thugs in the same thing. If I'm in a Migos mood, I dare you to put some motherfucking Bone Thugs. I don't hear that shit, and vice versa. Like if I'm smoking, I want to hear Thuggish Ruggish Bone, and I don't want to hear Narcos. Like I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, it's different, but you can see certain similarities. So it's like just like certain things, like how they sing rap and all that other shit. Both Thugs. I can see the argument. Like it's a tough argument with Both Thugs. I mean, of course, Migos.
Millionaires are mad insecure. I don't know why that's like news to me, but it's like if I don't see myself.
I don't even think it's just about being a millionaire. I think it go back to what these niggas be saying about feeling like artists, and it's like when your craft is your craft, like you don't want nobody coming in discounting your confidence about your craft.
Yeah, time.
Like I'm not saying it to, but I'm saying like nigga, I'm not saying it to diss you. I'm saying it because as you know, as anybody who's ever even been at the top, you need this to be at the top. Like you need this confidence, you need this swagger about yourself. Like we always talk about Teflon swag, like Teflon confidence. Like this shit is impenetrable. So when these young niggas be wanting to come tell when the old niggas be wanting to tell the young niggas down because the young niggas saying what they need to say to keep doing 4 shows in 3 nights and shit, like I don't think it's for you to be.
I think
in your Honda Civic, like yo, we the greatest group ever. Like we the greatest group ever.
I think there's a fucked up.
Like these niggas on jet shouting 12 passenger vans, like they just saying what they need to say to keep their shit going.
It's kind of the same shit we said before. There's just not enough balance. Like young niggas are out here in a way of like, I'm doing it on my own, y'all niggas, whatever. And old niggas, and that at the same time they are. I think you need to pay homage to those that come before you because they made a way for you. But old niggas do a lot of this. It's not paying homage. It's like, I want you to kiss my ass. Okay, like if you're talking about, let's put it in like fraternity perspective, like to make an analogy. Yeah, nigga, I'll buy you some water and I might come over and like,
I'm for the
house up. But you're not gonna tell me to come like, put something on your rent and then like shine your shoes and give you a bubble bath. Fuck you, nigga. I'm not doing that shit.
No, I think at a certain point, like niggas want you to say their name specifically.
And that's ego.
And I think for some time, like
put that shit aside.
Okay, so like for that example you gave, I think it's like for the people who raised you, like your parents and shit, your aunties, your grandmas and all it. Like when you see them at the holiday, they be like, you don't never call, you don't never this. But like at the same time, I'm doing all the shit you raised me to do.
Exactly.
So if you understand all of that it take for me to be what you are, then you understand that sometimes I get busy in that shit. Sometimes I get stressed in that shit. And sometimes it's just like I need a moment, like all that shit. So I think that's how the old artist is not looking at the young artist. Like, nigga, you remember what it was when Crossroads was #1 and like y'all was touring and doing radio promo and all of this. Like y'all in y'all mind, y'all wasn't thinking about fucking every rap group. Even if I started listing them, I'm gonna leave one off, and then Chuck D from Public Enemy gonna be mad at me, or Bun B gonna be like, yo, we was this group, or Outkast is gonna say something. Like everybody is gonna have something to say if I even try to start this. What I'm gonna do is focus on me and be like, yo, how I feel is we the best to ever do this. And that's just it. I'm probably not even thinking about all you niggas when I say this. I'm thinking about us.
I would say best, like, I think you should have the energy of I'm the best to ever do this, but I don't think it should necessarily come out of your mouth if you haven't achieved enough for that.
What do you feel? But that's what I'm saying. When you in the midst of everything the Migos is in the midst of, how you don't feel like you the best. You seen everybody else shit from afar away, and let me tell you something. Everybody that comes after somebody gonna always be bigger than them. I don't give a fuck what you say. Nigga, there was Bone Thugs, there was no Jimmy Fallon, there was no Jimmy Kimmel, there was no all this shit, these late night shows, Billboard, all these award shows,
who is
all
like
these
the Migos
tours.
Now, though? Like who is their competitor?
But it should be nobody. It's nobody.
No, but I mean like hip hop wise, like
it would probably be Ray Shrimmer, I guess. That's around name.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like it's
no,
easy
not
to
even
be the
that.
best if you're the only
to
one
me,
in the room.
I'm Outkast. Like Outkast was the last people that we seen that was like this.
Nobody's touching Outkast, and I'm not even talking. I'm talking about sales, crossover, musical ability. Like they just, I don't know who's touching them. Even the Migos, like
They can.
I think the Migos are bigger than Outkast for the simple fact that Outkast were recluse. Like Dre was somebody who was an introvert. Like he was a recluse. He didn't want that. So I think the Migos embraced that shit. Them niggas love that spotlight. They love going on car karaoke.
If they dropped the album now, they would eclipse the Migos. Like their own, I think so. But
not every day though. In 3 months, we're still gonna love that album, but nobody's gonna be following who Andre is dating right now.
It's like a Kendrick.
But niggas want to know everything that's going on with Cardi and Offset.
Well, now that's a different topic. That's not talent. That's just popularity. That makes them market. They're as talented as a Kardashian by that standard.
But these young kids,
but again, like what are we like? What are we talking
that's
about
what I'm saying.
right
That's
now?
why I don't know how it confuses me how to judge this. Because if you're the most popular artist, that's one thing. But you're not the best to ever do it. You're just the most popular because you have more cameras in your face than I did.
I hate to tell you though, but every metric for artistry is based on how popular you are.
I'm not liking that though, because I'm not.
What do you mean? That's the world you live in.
No,
every.
If that's the case, Tekashi 5, we would have every day we'd get up here saying Tekashi 5'9" is the best artist, and so is Little
Tekashi 6ix9ine was, and by other artists in the game was saying Tekashi was the king of New York. It's because my nigga, he was the one that was the biggest. He was. Charlamagne even said it. You and Cardi, like it was no disputing that he was the king of New York at that time. My nigga,
I said
like
best,
that's
not best in New York, but like best artist.
But every metric, but that's my thing though. Every metric that we can measure best in, but in music. We can always say, like, that's why Kendrick said, niggas say they fans are rapping. If that's the case, Killer Mike will be platinum. Like we've established that niggas is not here for that.
I'm talking for like even just good music. Tekashi didn't make good music to me.
What?
I don't like Tekashi's music.
But that's what I'm saying. You're a single person. Like you're lazy bone. Exactly. You're lazy bone right now. Like you're a lazy bone to the Migos.
No,
like.
but I like music. I like the Migos. I don't like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
But that doesn't mean that he was not as popular and as big as he was.
Like sonically, doesn't make me sound good in my ears.
But it sounds like an Onyx or a rough DMX for this era though.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of it, but it doesn't hit there. Like that's like saying
to you.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's the same thing. But what I'm saying is every metric in this world is now like you're the one. Okay, so you and a little bit of people, but guess what? Culture's still going platinum. These niggas are still selling out arenas. They still doing by now, every metric.
Because I have a DMX. I'm in an age bracket where I can still have a DMX.
No, I think
reference.
the quality of talent. I think the quality of talent is changed. I think the quality of talent has not so much because you got to look at
DMX. Did you say Tekashi's better than DMX?
No, never.
He said reminiscent.
DMX is a different, reminiscent.
But what I'm saying is, for me, I think the second part of being famous now is accessibility, and so much accessibility. These niggas are stars on the back end too. Like they got personality on the back end. No matter how brash it is or how much it rubs you the wrong way. These niggas is still somebody you still gonna talk about. Like for me, when you go back and look at Stretch and Bobbito and go look back at these old shows, all these niggas was not stars, bro. Mm-hmm. Like all these niggas was not stars. That's why you see niggas be talking about specific niggas from the 90s and being like, yo, I wish they would have had a Twitter, IG, ODB, and these people. Everybody was not niggas that was lit. Like so you watch some of these old 90s niggas and be like, yo, like for what talent was needed to be a star back in your day? Yes, you had that, and the only thing that was needed was to be able to rap. Only thing you needed to be able to do was be able to rap. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, accessibility has made it to where to be a star, to be at the top of the game, it's not always just the talent of rapping. You have to be an all around star.
That being popular has made mediocrity of talent.
I don't think being popular has made.
What you're saying now is like I don't know, insert popular wide receiver who's good but not the best.
No, I just think now it actually works to niggas. You can't fake being cool. You can't fake it. You can't just be a nigga who in the back end could rap but was corny as shit, which a lot of old niggas was when we find out old niggas getting robbed. Oh, nah, that nigga wasn't tough. He wasn't this. You see Greedo talking about Tupac. That's why these young niggas don't fuck with that shit, because these young niggas is like, nah, y'all wasn't really living that shit y'all was rapping.
I mean, some of them getting robbed too. But like,
what I'm saying, and them the same niggas.
But how am I? But that, I don't know, it's weird for how I judge the barometer, because if you're cool, then I'm judging you for being cool. But if I'm judging you on your musical ability, which is why I buy your work.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. I think accessibility fucked a lot of these old niggas up. That's what I'm saying. Niggas got accessibility and Twitter and all. That's why you see a lot of old niggas shy away from it, like, and not fuck with social media so much.
I think that's more so because you got on here and lied about your narrative. Because if I'm buying your music and you praying that
but again, there you go. But that's what I'm saying. That's accessibility. That's the times changing. Like, you just didn't last, my nigga. Like, some niggas is gonna wash out. So being great in 1996 through 1998 is cool. But you can't say that you the best. Like, you didn't go with the times. Like for
so
me,
authenticity
Hov,
makes for longevity.
yeah, I think
Not
that's a
this
huge
world.
part of it.
Back then it did.
No, I think now too.
Because what you
hell
said,
no.
because what you said, like that makes sense. Like they rapped good, but they weren't living the life they rapped.
No.
Hov rapped good, lived
the
his
life,
and is now
still
that
here.
whatever.
Diddy
so
talked
do you
about
think
it.
The flip side would happen where somebody is now popular, but because they cannot rap, it'll like fizzle them out.
No. Well,
So
yeah,
so
I think eventually, I think the staple is like you just have to be what you really are.
Yeah.
On both ends, and
'Cause
I think niggas
Chance
like
will
I think
stop
who we
being,
no, I don't
whatever,
think
'cause
Chance is
lives
going
his
nowhere.
truth.
Yeah, I don't think Chance is going nowhere. I think like that, but I think
he
that's
is,
why
though.
you see the Hovs and the Diddy's.
I think Chance goes somewhere because if Chance goes somewhere, it'll because he pulls a Andre 3000 and gets too artsy and leaves music away.
yeah,
'Cause
no,
I
without a
think he
doubt,
takes
yeah.
a leave from music, so it makes this where you realize Coloring Book was however long ago, and that's your only real thing of his. You like, all right, Chance, you got to come back with some shit, bro. Otherwise, meh.
See, but I feel like with stuff like that, especially in hip hop, like Chance is in a certain lane where, like, he's in like the lane with, like the Childish Gambino and stuff. Then where I view it like if somebody is better than you in your own lane, like why would I remember what you're doing? Like if Chance,
But I don't think they
made
have a
song in,
lane.
like,
I don't
5-6
think they have
years.
lanes though. I think that's what
They're
makes.
in that. They're the lane.
No, they're not.
Childish
Chance
Gambino,
and
the Chance to,
They're not. They're
to-
not.
Well, I think if that lane is being yourself, then technically
Yeah.
I'm going to I go to Chance because I want to hear Chance. I don't like even if I consider like him and Childish Gambino the same. Like I get like they're the same quirky type of we're the honest rappers and we're geek niggas or whatever lane you want to put them in. But I'm going to Chance because I want to hear Chance, and I'm going to Childish because I literally want to hear him sing.
Yeah, I
rap.
can't be in
like,
a
I wanna
mood
hear them
and just be like.
specifically.
I can't just be in a mood and both of those people be in the same category for that mood. Like it's certain shit that I be like, I
Yeah.
want to hear some trap shit, and certain
So then,
people
okay,
just
so
within
then-
the realm of trap shit. Like
then it's
when I
like-
think I want to listen to Childish, I'm in a mood to listen to Childish. Like I'm in a mood to listen.
So then it's like the preference of you actually being a fan. Because if you're just looking at, like, because I always had these debates like this with like J. Cole and Kendrick, where like I hate J. Cole. As a person, he's a great person, but as like a rapper, I love Kendrick. I don't get it because I feel like they're in the same realm and they are storytellers. And Kendrick can tell a story detail for detail for the information I want. If I walked into a room and it just was like this fight, and I'm like, yo, I asked you what happened, and you telling me, yo, the nigga was hot, he got sweaty, he got up, you get all the details, and then you got a nigga over here who just like, oh, two niggas just went and got into a fight. Why would I go to you if this nigga's gonna give me everything I was talking about?
I was
trying to hear for it.
I like them because they give me the feel of like hip hop of old in the sense of everybody now, like we said, everybody's a little whoever, little this, colored hair, whatever. I knew back in the day, if I wanted to hear Ice Cube, I had to specifically go to Ice Cube to get what Ice Cube was gonna give me. If I wanted to hear Hove, I had to go to Hove. If I wanted to hear, Quick, I had to go to Quick. They might have been saying the same shit. I like hearing the same shit from them. Like this, like these podcasts, we all talking about the same shit, but motherfuckers come to this one because they like to hear us talk about it. So I go to Kendrick because I like Kendrick saying, him and Cole saying the same shit. I just like hearing them say it. Like you kind of monetizing on being yourself.
See, I just feel, because J. Cole is just like, it's like he does everything he does. There's somebody else in his same age bracket, in his same demographic, in his same everything that does it a little better. Now I kind of don't agree with that. I think J. Cole is really,
But I
dope
think
now, but
another
that's
part
what-
of it is goes back to the accessibility is feel, my nigga. Like the feel somebody give you when they rapping, like that's a whole different thing. Like you could that's a part of the whole package of music now. Like you got to be able to feel it. You got to be able to, and that comes from that now with accessibility. And like I said, I can see you when you not this. So if you just playing around with shit, like your music loses the essence to me because it's not authentic anymore.
See, back then it used to be like that when you realized that the person you really liked was like say for instance, if you just was an Advent Tupac fan and then you just hear a story of a nigga just snuffing him and he did nothing. Then when you listen to him again, you're gonna be like that punchline didn't sound as hard. Like he don't sound as tough.
That speaks to his point of
Yeah, so
accessibility.
that's what I'm saying.
If I see you, like I see Cole.
That's what I'm saying. Like
But
niggas
now
thought
it's different.
we grew up thinking Tupac was a gangster, was a thug, was from the fucking West Coast. Accessibility came, and guess what? We all found out. Tupac day and Stone Stage for Digital Underground and a Thong. Tupac lived in Baltimore and was from New York City.
You know what's crazy?
Tupac claimed Oakland as his hometown. Tupac, like you find out all these things through accessibility, and if you haven't noticed, that shit starts to fuck up the star
is your
of
hometown
all
where
these
you're
old
born, or
niggas.
is your hometown the place to raise you? That's the difference.
That's a crazy question. Cause it's weird because
Cause I'm like I'm born in LA, but I lay my head in a certain place, but where raised me would be out here. I consider, but
'Cause,
somebody
like,
could easily come up and tell me you're from Diamond Bar, and that's you.
Well, because his explanation to that answer, I feel is like
Yeah, that was gonna be my point. Is like what impacted you? I guess like what impacted you the most.
I claim Oakland because Oakland is where that taught me the game. They took the time.
And Oakland, I think, speaks through in his music more than anywhere else. Like that revolutionary shit and all that. That's 100%. These were the Panthers came from.
I don't even agree with. I don't agree with Greedo because I felt like he was. I feel like he was every bit of a gangster of what a gangster is supposed to be. Now, was he part of a hood? He may have came on a hood later on. He took. I feel like the stuff he was doing when he was with Death Row. Had he had done that when he was in the Me Against the World phase and got it out, he would have been fine. And it's the crazy thing about his life. It's like he died at like 25.
Me Against the World was Death Row.
No, it wasn't. It was right before.
It was the last time before?
Yeah, it was right when he went to jail.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then it's like, had he have been there during there and kind of did, because that gang LA life is kind of like, you got to go through it a little bit. It's like a rites of passage. So you go through it, and once you kind of get about 25, 26-ish type stuff, in LA, when you're living in LA, you kind of get over it. Even if you're not from it, if you're just around people who are around it, you'll get off of it by that time frame. And it's like, damn, like if you
gangbanging is Christmas lights. You all excited, driving up to them shit, your eyes get big. You start to, when you first see it, you're all amazed. You're looking out the window and shit. And then after a while, you keep on driving down the street full of Christmas lights, and you be like, well, we've been on the street for a while, man. When does this shit end? Like, people are going really slow in these lights, and, you know, it's just, and then after a while, you're over Christmas lights, and you're like, I just want to get the fuck off of this street. Yeah.
And it happens usually around that time frame. And I felt like when he came, he started too late. And it's like, well, he shouldn't have started.
Too late.
But no, because like a normal kid in LA, start teenage years once they get.
I think niggas didn't have accessibility, so niggas didn't know how to handle LA gang culture. I think now accessibility allowed niggas to be able to navigate through it.
In death row, which is just like the worst place to be.
No, but again, what niggas found out later on through accessibility is death row wasn't even like no real life scary niggas.
Who? Oh, yeah.
See now, but that's see, and this is the thing. Okay, so like this is the thing.
Accessibility allows you to start understanding, like, when you see niggas like Big U be like, death row wouldn't have happened if I was free, and other niggas that was on death row be like, oh no, that's true. No, that would have never happened.
See,
Suge Knight would have never been able to run around like that if you was free and this nigga was free and this nigga was free and this person didn't give him.
Accessibility, I'm not knocking that it's good, but in that case, then we wouldn't have got the music we got, because immediately we'd have been like, man, fuck that, bro. Because
see, and that's weird. I think that they were.
No, we might have got it longer, my nigga, because we all got to remember that Dre left Death Row because of Suge, and because of that, like that's the whole thing, nigga. It might have been longer.
Then what's real?
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot what my point was. I just know accessibility is a good thing.
It is a good thing,
but what I'm saying is accessibility has now. But I'm saying it depends on. I guess my point is accessibility is that it depends on how you look at it. For me, I feel like if you're looking at it like. If you look at it like I only want the talent of one thing, which is just rapidy rap bars, cool. You can get that, and that can be what your definition of it is. But when you look at today's day and age, you have to be a star on multiple fronts. When you go on the late night show, when you're doing your interview on the radio show, because there's more syndicated radio shows now than it ever has been for hip hop. So you got to remember, back in the day, these niggas was going to one radio show in one big city per state. So you went to LA, you went to the Beat or some shit. K-Day was the one station or whatever it was. You went and did that one radio show. Now when you go to New York, you got to do 5 radio shows. You come to LA, you got to do 4 radio shows. You go to Oakland, you got to do 4 radio shows. You go to Atlanta, you got to do 5 radio shows. It's a whole different level of accessibility now that you have more chances at not to pick at niggas' armor, and even just little shit from interviews now go viral and niggas make fun of you forever. Niggas lose their cool. Like, it's just a certain level of accessibility now that makes it to where you have to be the same nigga in your lyrics all of the time, and that's making it hard for a lot of people. We talk about Nicki all the time and saying that if you're a corny person, if you're a corny woman, you get to be Nicki. You're a corny dude, you end up being Lil Zane Young Berg.
I'm with you.
That's a part of this day and age.
I like that part.
I think now when you're describing talent, when you're defining talent, you have to look at that in its totality. Now is that rapidy rap may not be everything niggas is looking for. Lil Pump can't rap for shit, but niggas love watching him.
Well, Lil Pump makes songs that are like that's my thing. Like this whole way people judge hip hop. That's why I say sometimes like it should be, I don't know, maybe if you don't put it in different genres, but it has to be expanded on how we look at hip hop, because you can't look at it as rapidy rap bars. But I don't know if I should look at you as like, I wouldn't put a Little Pump in the same lane that I put a Big Crit, because you're not doing the same type of music. You're popular because you make shit that's sonically pleasing, and you're popular because you're just cool. But I'm not gonna say you're the best hip hop artist. You might just be the best guy who makes fucking catchy songs, but you're not rapping. So that's my thing. Like, I'm not saying I don't dislike accessibility. I just think it puts hip hop just throws everything in one gumbo, and it's not. It should be made. I don't know. It should be separate meals, meal plan and shit. It shouldn't be just this gumbo of horse shit, because a lot of shit gets overlooked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just puts everybody in a weird bag, and they shouldn't all be in the same bag. Like, Big Crit shouldn't have to compete with somebody like that off of bars just because that nigga's got more followers. That's my point. I'm not saying you shouldn't have it. It just should be more organized with the shit.
He should get his weight up. He got to start trying to practice what everybody else is doing, is that age bracket that he's trying to get to. Because bars can't save you alone. Like,
but that's another point. So
it's like I seen my nigga Ski Mask said, like, I'm a better rapper than most niggas. Some niggas just know how to use the internet better than me.
Yeah, it happens.
So should they be? But that's what I'm saying. Should we call them internet stars? You could be famous being an internet star. That doesn't make you a hip hop artist. You just happen to be an internet star.
I think this go back to the conversation again we always have. Is like hip hop need to be put through a cheese grater and be divided up into that many fucking genres. But it's not always gonna be that. Some shit is just.
I'm not even repeating that the internet as well. I'm leaving that alone. My phone is a piece of shit.
But yeah, man, I think that's a ill debate. But we gonna leave it there because this has turned into a hip hop episode. But it's kind of cool because I have my nigga Anthony here.
Yeah.
He told his jail stories and how he
Speaking of hip hop, he finna drop his album, y'all. Bullshit. Like,
he almost fucked Mr. Sister.
Nah.
Oh.
No touching, no nothing.
Boy, almost.
That nigga's finna be in there. Sword fighting.
Nah. Not going down.
Had the old Afro man. Met this girl up in Hollywood. She had green hair, but she still look good. Hey, y'all look up the Boosie with the cocaine story, man. We about to get up out of here. Y'all follow us, Just a Dope Ass Podcast. I don't know what this nigga Anthony Instagram is, but I'll put it in the description for this.
A twice two. Somehow you gotta say that loud. Y'all get me?
Oh yeah.
A
So
twice two.
So that's A, the word twice,
Yeah.
and then the number 2.
And then the number 2.
All right.
Yeah. So y'all follow. We're gonna be back on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Another episode. Follow Just Dope Ass Podcast IG.
Oh yeah.
Just Dope Ass Podcast. Snapchat. Just Dope Ass Podcast.
Tell your mom and them. Y'all out here looking at shit and not I still got to go to work. Like,
yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. I'm trying to tell.
Not doing your part.
Trying to quit this 9 to 5, man.
I'm trying to have TMZ catch me in the street for some shit I'm not supposed to be doing, man.
Exactly. Accessibility. Go.
That's the name of it.